That's right, guys. In today's extremely spicy video, we are going to be building a villager trading tower. Now, this tower is pretty much just going to be where I'm going to be doing 99% of my villager trades and stuff like that. So this is going to be a really big build and also a really big addition to the kingdom. And if you guys want to participate and join the kingdom or even be a villager inside the giant tower, make sure you guys subscribe and comment down below. Let me know. And now let's get into Minecraft Hardcore episode 15. Ah, yes, it feels good to be back on the hardcore world. If you guys have been following me on socials, you'd know that I've been on vacation recently, so I haven't really been playing much Minecraft. I'm a little rusty, I'm not gonna lie. But if you guys were here in the last video, you guys would know that we got some OP armor, like probably the most OP what? The most OP armor possible. But that is minus thorns, because everyone was like, oh, Paul, you didn't do thorns. Oh. Let me just tell you, bud, that thorns is dookie. I don't know why everyone likes thorns so much, because if I go try to boat around a shulker, hurts itself. If I try to boat around, I don't know, a pillager, not you, and he hits me, hurts himself. It's just not worth it. Thorns are honestly kind of boo-boo. So these are the best, this is the best armor you can get without thorns. But in today's spicy video, what we're going to be doing is building up an epic tower right here. Just a big old, beefy old tower. But it's going to be filled up with all the best villager trades that I can be able to get. By that I mean I'm just going to put villagers in it, and whatever they're trading is what I'm buying. But not only is it going to be a giant epic tower, but I also wanted to bridge out over to the mountain, because I'm going to also build up more stuff on the mountains and continuing up the epic builds in the kingdom. Regardless though, enough talking about my memes being dreams and dreams being memes. It's time to get started on this bad boy. Starting off with chopping down some El Giganto spruce trees, because I am running low on spruce wood. I'm not gonna lie, I use it a lot because I got to keep up to the aesthetic of every build matching up to the kingdom. I don't want it to look like all mixed matched and stuff and ugly. So let's get to chopping. All right, after chopping down plenty of wood, I mean, honestly, I keep wanting to say like, oh, wow, yeah, this whole entire forest is going to be gone. I feel like every time I chop down a tree, there's just so many trees here. Spruce forests are just best forests. You can't change my mind. No matter what I do to this thing, Mother Nature just makes sure that this forest looks voluptuous and thick. And all right, now that I finally got all the trees that I'm going to need, because this is probably going to eat up a lot of logs, because this thing is going to be very, very tall. And you guys know the aesthetic that we got going on out here. But now it's finally time to fill in this corner. I've had so many people commenting on every single video to fill in more of the kingdom, but it's like I have all this like reserved area for future projects. Like right here I have more projects. Right here I got a project. Right there is what we're building today. I've kind of already terraformed the area and flattened it all out and prepared it, and now we're finally filling in a corner, so hopefully people will stop complaining as much, because I know when you're up at the base it does look a little bit barren. I'm not gonna lie, I do agree. And then once we have all the corners and everything all filled in, then I'll probably start adding some more like trees and stuff like that. Regardless, now it's time to get to building. My goal for this is for each level to have a certain amount of villagers in it, and then I'll probably attach each level with a water elevator. So here, let's try to just outline everything real quick. So I'll have a villager right here in this spot. Oh wow, this is already looking mega confusing because of all the planks and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, all these logs are facing in different directions. It's throwing me off. Playing tic-tac-toe with myself, by the way. All right, now I think I kind of have everything mapped out with how this is going to work. So for the first level, you walk in, you got 2 villagers. Doesn't really matter, you know, not a big deal. You go up a water elevator though, or you go down a water elevator to the next level. Now on the next level is where it's going to start being more villagers for trades. So then I basically need to kind of repeat this entire build, but going up and up and up in the meantime. I figured just for continuity's sake, I can easily just tower up off of the previous level. The only thing is that I don't want this to just look like a giant hot dog sticking straight up in the sky, and all of a sudden, no, ain't no sussy builds in this place. Yeah, look at all these villages. They're already all crowding around. They know what's to come. They've been hearing the rumors of a new working tower coming into town. Everyone's like, finally I can make a living. I can now afford everything that my wife could ever want because she's draining me. You know, typical married life stuff, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Now I got a pretty solid layout with how I'm going to be doing this. So front door, pretty ugly right now. I'm not too worried about it because once I get to decorating, everything's going to look good. This I'll probably start replacing and, you know, changing up how this tower's up because this is literally the backside of each villager capsule thing. So that's, you know, I got to incorporate the outside aesthetic to also the inside. So then the water elevator that's going to go up and down will take me to each level. Easy peasy, just like this. I'll probably have chests lined up in each corner. So I'm able to easily just store all the things for each of those type of villagers. Like if this was brew boys and stuff like that, I can have chests full of rotten flesh and all that for easy trades. And then now I can easily tower up for each and every single one of these villager, you know, capsules is what I'm just going to call them right now because honestly, it just sounds cool. One thing I do want to do real quick is tower all the way up for where I'm going to be building up the water elevator. So then I know exactly how high I need to go for this tower to begin with. This thing is pretty El Giganto. It's pretty tall. I want it to be tall enough to where when I make a bridge over to the top of the mountain, it doesn't look awkward, which I'm feeling like this is pretty good right here. And then I need to do the exact same thing on this side, just like so. And I also got to strip all these logs all the way down, which if you just fly up against the wall like this, it's easy peasy. You fly just slow enough to where you can be able to do it. But now that we got everything kind of established and pre-set up, all I got to do is actually just tower up each and every single level, and then we begin decorating. So real quick, let's just go ahead and get into that building montage phase. You know what I'm saying? Now I finally made it to the top, man. This tower is on thicko mode, bro. It's so tall. And I can't wait to start adding some accents to this thing because it's just looking so bland. Oh my god. The next steps and the next thing that I do want to do is kind of attach it to the mountain here by just building out a simple bridge straight across. Nothing too crazy or too fancy yet, that is. There we go. So now I'm able to easily get on top of the mountain. Cakewalk, baby. All I got to do is take a really fast water elevator straight up. So then now I can be able to easily get up here for whatever the next build is going to be. I mean, I'll take some suggestions. I already got some ideas of what I'm going to be building up here, but I will take some suggestions as to what you guys want to see up on top of this mountain. Obviously, we have a whole lot of mountain to be building on, but regardless, I am still interested and always willing to take y'all's opinions. Oh yeah, no, this thing is going to look sick, actually. I really like the idea of this build already. So now the next thing I do want to do is kind of add a bit of a roof on top of this thing here. I'm debating exactly how I want to do it. I want it to kind of come out a bit. And for the roof, I want it to kind of outline, come all the way out like this, and do the same thing on these sides like so. Also gonna have to place a block on top of each one. Oh yeah, this thing is gonna look pretty ill nasty, I'm not gonna lie. I'm already vibing with the aesthetics of this roof too. I just gotta go downstairs and get more resources because I'm dropping it all. There we go. Should look a little something like that. I'm kind of vibing with it. Maybe replace these ones just to split it up again, and then it should work. Definitely not my favorite roof. I know I just said I was vibing with it, but honestly, it's just all right. Actually, I have no idea how it looks from the bottom, but I mean, the whole tower is kind of ugly until I start decorating it. So I'm not trying not to take it too serious right now. Next thing I do want to do is kind of fill in most of the bridge. I want to have probably a line down the middle of planks. There we go, just like that. That's feeling like quite the vibe. Now the next steps, what I probably should do is try to lure villagers up here first, because once I start, you know, decorating and everything, I don't want to have to tear down everything I build. So it'd be a lot easier if I already get villagers in here beforehand. But the easiest way to get villagers up and down in this thing is definitely going to be the water elevator. So let's go ahead and grab some handy dandy kelp real quick so that I can be able to make that water elevator. Then all I should have to do is just place that down, and then I actually just realized almost a huge flaw. Massive. What do I hear a spider in here? Huh? Where's that spider at? I place torches down on every floor in this thing. Regardless though, I realized that I do need to make a lot of signs. I saw the sign and it made me realize that I'm an idiot. I gotta place down signs on each one of these all the way up so that when I place down water, the water won't come out, and I can easily, you know, at last video I did get the most OP armor. You do know that you will not kill me. Regardless though, on each level I'm just gonna place down a bunch of signs. Then now with all this kelp, I got to place it down on a soul sand block all the way up to the very top of the tower, just like so. And then now when I come back down here and then I break this one, it should be a bubble elevator all the way up. Any second now. Maybe it's just taking a little while because the top is so high. Yep, there we go. Okay, it is working. Nice. Oh my gosh, dude, it's so fast. Now I'll build up a little wall blocking off the bridge real quick, because what I want to do is push 2 villagers all the way up to the top of this thing. It just looks so plain. I want to decorate it so bad already. Oh god. Regardless, I'm going to push 2 villagers to the top. They're going to do the nasties, and then I'll just start dropping villagers all the way down each and every single level into their new homes, and then it'll be perfect. All I need is some candidates though. Now let's see if we got some jobless Joes inside the village that's going to try to pull up on this job. I mean, there's got to be like 1 or 2, right? I mean, come on now. Oh, here, you know what? Clowns and James, you guys look like some perfect candidates, huh? Come on up. God. Apparently the auto villager breedinator is running a little bit low. Oh, but the potato farm definitely is not. So here, let's real quick get some more villagers pumping out of this thing by giving these 2 some more potatoes, and get villagers like you to follow me. Ah, yes, the old I'm gonna lure you in with a really well-paying job, and then in reality I'm just gonna use you for labor. The best tactic of them all. Hey, wait, what are you guys doing? Stop kissing already. I need you guys to get up there and start kissing. All right, now that I got 2 villagers right here, all I need to do is get them in here. Don't be afraid now. I'm just kidding. Just need you guys to get in this tunnel. The water tunnel. Get in the water. Go for a swim. Yeah, go for that job right there. Yeah. Yeah. All right, now you 2, James, get up there. I need you in the water. The what? Goodbye. So now I go all the way to the top. Beautiful. Okay, both of them did manage to make it. All I need to do is give them some potatoes. They'll start breeding up tons and tons of villagers. And why are you still on the ladder? But you're a different villager. The villager that was on the ladder had a name. Fine, you could come up. Oh, you better survive. You better survive. Regardless, all I got to do is give these 2 a ton of potato. Wait, what did I just drop you? A golden apple? That's mine. There we go. Give them a ton of potatoes. They'll start doing the breeding, and then all I got to do is break the floor, push them in, and call it a day. In the meantime, while they do that though, I'm going to get basically each and every single one of these all prepared with a job. So maybe the first level I'll just do the book boys, since I already have the job with me. Also in the meantime, guys, comment down below. You guys want to join inside of the old giant trading tower? And if you do, comment down below what it is that you guys want to join as. What job would you like? Because in the next video I will name a handful of you guys after a bunch of traders in the tower. Oh, it appears that we have ourselves a willing candidate, huh? Would you like a job? I bet you would, but you'd love a job. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Welcome to your new forever home. I mean, it's nighttime and I know you don't want to take the job, but regardless, I'm just loving these villagers that are willingly walking into the tower knowing that they're going to be stuck in here forever. They're so cooperative, and I just love every single get in the hole. Okay, that's not what I wanted. They didn't want you to come all the way up here, you stupid. Okay, well, now also to deal with some less cooperative villagers, I have to now drop okay, well, I mean, that was very cooperative. Thank you. I have to now drop villagers into each hole all the way down each and every single level until they get down to the job that I want them to work. It's not going to take that long, but it's just so tedious. I don't know, actually. What am I talking about? This is going to take 5 ever, brother. So I got to drop them down each and every single level just like that. So I'm not going to bore you too much with me dropping these villagers down each and every single hole, because that's just going to be really boring and take forever. So we'll be back once we have all of our villagers all set up. After many, I'm missing a villager. Okay, regardless, after I refill this one spot, after many painful hours, we've managed to fill in each and every single one of these jobs. It has taken far too long, far too long. But we're beginning the final steps to this tower. The final steps being that I want to craft up a whole lot of trapdoors. Why trapdoors, you ask? Well, let me enlighten you. Villagers are slightly taller than I am, unfortunately. They're alpha males. So now all I need to do is place down a bunch of trapdoors in front of each and every single one of these villagers so that if I want to break their job to reset their trades, they can't escape and they're stuck there forever. So I'm going to basically do this for each and every villager and we should be good. Now, one other thing that I do want to do is add an elevator going downwards because using this water elevator, you know, it's not impossible to miss like, oh, I want to go into this one, but I accidentally go into this one. Well, then I can just easily go down one without having to, you know, fall into my impending doom. And to do that, we might as well just hop in the nether real quick since there's endless amount of magma in here. We just fly over to a tiny little island like this. And then there we go. Mission accomplished. Nice. Now all I need to do is place down that one piece of magma, go all the way to the top of the tower and place down another piece of water like so. And then when it reaches the bottom, it should be a little sucking vacuum elevator. Why aren't you? I thought it's supposed to pull me down. What I do wrong? Do I gotta kelp you too? That wouldn't make sense because normally you don't put kelp on these. Yeah, see, kelp doesn't do anything. But I do think it does have to be source blocks. So here, let me see if I place down a source block right there. And then another one. Oh yeah, you can already see it. Yeah. I can already see the bubbles. So I can't. Yeah, okay. Now I see. So I had to make all of those source blocks. Oh, dang it. You know, just because I'm lazy and I have an infinite amount of iron, just make a bunch of buckets. And then I'll just continue to place them in each and every single one of these all the way up. As painful as it's gonna be, the job's got to be done. And there we go. Now this thing is all complete. I got the water elevator all set up to where now it's got bubbles all the way through it. It pulls me all the way down, but not at too crazy of speed. So if I need to jump out, I can easily jump out. And the last thing that I really do want to do is decorate this thing because it is, oh God, it is atrocious. So let's just real quick get to decorating. There we go. That's much better. Oh my God. Now I don't got to look at this ugly thing anymore. That was an incredibly long jump cut. It is now an IRL day later. This thing took forever to decorate, but regardless, now it looks significantly better. I got a little bit of walls in the corner just to add a little bit of dimension to it, using some anvils just to kind of break up the spruce in the stone, as well as using some trap doors and stuff like that. Got it like kind of bolstering out. It's looking pretty snazzy. On the inside, nothing has changed. The outside just took 5 ever using scaffoldings and stuff. I also added, you know, some supports to the bridge because, you know, it looks a lot better. Also added some trapdoors down the middle instead of planks. Oh, and then this part, got to use glass on the water elevator. I realized how much cooler that is, so I use black stained glass because honestly it just looks like a vibe when you're going up. Not that you're ever gonna really look that way anyways, because you see what floor you're getting off at, so it's kind of pointless, but it's kind of neat to look at. Regardless, now we're on to the part of the video where I'm gonna start naming people in the kingdom after my subscribers. And for the first subscriber, we're gonna have to saddle up on a horse, which actually we technically don't have any horses inside of the kingdom officially yet. So let's just jump on you and tame you real quick. There's always so many horses just hanging out at the tops of the mountains, but none inside the valley. Come on now, don't be difficult. You are one of my subscribers after all. Come on now, horse, you're a subscriber, right? There we go. Now I'm gonna take you all the way down to the farm. Also a pretty fast horse too, I'm not gonna lie. It's really good at taking fall damage too. Wow, that's pretty impressive how much fall damage it can really take. And the first name tag is gonna go to Bailey, that wants to be a horse. So welcome, you know, the first horse to the kingdom. I mean, we do have a donkey, but it's not even named. What? When did you get here? Now, the next subscriber that we're adding to the kingdom wants to be an axolotl, which we actually don't have any axolotls in the kingdom at all. So this will be the first one. And honestly, I don't even know if I've ever even really seen an axolotl in this world yet. It's just been so long. I'm surprised I haven't landed on axolotl yet whenever I've like randomly scrolled through to try to find anyone that wants to be anything in the kingdom. I'm kind of glad that I haven't yet because I actually want to build kind of like a giant fish tank inside the kingdom. Literally just swimming through this tunnel right now with not even the slightest idea where I'm going. I'm gonna start drowning here pretty soon. The OP respiration helmet can only take you so far, so long. All I'm getting is stupid, ugly glow squids. I don't want a glow squid. All right, I need to get some air. And after wasting a lot of time swimming around in a lot of caves, just to do a little bit of a Google search, I actually found out that apparently axolotls only spawn in lush caves now, and like lush waters and stuff like that, which is infuriating. Why do they change these things with axolotls? Regardless, I found a lush biome recently nearby, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Now all I need to do is find some water. Ooh, got some diamonds. Now all I need to do is find some waters that are deep enough basically to be able to actually, and here's an axolotl. I swim around in a freaking ocean and underwater caves for hours before Googling this, just to find out that apparently they only spawn in lush caves, and 2 seconds into a lush cave I find one. That is upsetting. Either way, we got the axolotl done and over with. So Zale Ray, enjoy being your axolotl in the pond and a part of the kingdom. And the last name tag of the day is going to this tiny little villager, and it's gonna be Emmy. Welcome to the kingdom, Emmy. As a child, you'll grow up to do bigger, better things and probably become a hard worker, just like everyone else here. And with that being said, guys, that is gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Again, if you guys want to join the kingdom or even participate in the giant tower of doom and be a hard worker in the kingdom, it seems Serenity wants to be a hard. Hey, Serenity, you grew up to be a brew boy. Nice. Regardless, if you want to join the tower, comment down below, guys. Let me know. Make sure you guys subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.